What's up, y'all? This is my first YouTube video. Just over here chilling, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is my Foxbody Mustang. About to show y'all. I'm about to install some gauges in it. And we're gonna see what they do, you feel, man? This the motherfucking Foxbody, you know what I'm saying? It's that real Johnny, as they say. You know, it's a messy shit box, 5 liter, but it's hella fun. And trying to do some drifting in it. So, you know, of course it's you know, it's track spec ready with those zip ties. I pulled this motor out of a fucking boat. I really don't know what it's got done to it. I know it's originally came from an Explorer, so I'm guessing it's just an Explorer motor. I put Foxbody accessories on it. You know, titanium ceramic BBK headers. It's straight piped. Yeah, it's a fun car. We're gonna try and get at least the temp gauge installed today, because I don't have the parts for everything else, but I do want to see the temperature because my temp gauge does not work. So we're gonna get that done, and then we're gonna go drive it. So yeah, I had also thought about putting the gauges up in here, but I don't have the gauge pod kits for it, and I don't really want to like break the clips on that. So I'm just gonna end up putting these back in place, just snapping, and then yeah. But so beyond that, I'm gonna route the mechanical gauge sending unit through the firewall up into oh my god, where is it? It's somewhere up in here. It's like there's a spot up in there somewhere in the footwell that you can get to from the other side. You can see it. You can actually see the pedals from right there. So that's where I'm going to send it through. I'm going to bring it through here, route it underneath the intake, and then I'm going to remove the stock sending unit and replace it with that one, because my only gauge that doesn't work on my dash is my temp gauge. So this gauge never moves, and I'd rather have a newer, more accurate gauge to run it with. So that's the plan. So I have my gauge wire for the temperature sender going up, down through here, along with the hood release cable going up, and then it comes out right here, routes underneath these vacuum lines, and then comes down to here. All right, after routing it, I got some adapters and some silicone sealer on the thread so it doesn't leak, and we got the mechanical temperature gauge in there. So now I'm just gonna start it up and see if we can get it going. See what you do. What the hell? Why does my car sound like that? All right, well, I was freaked out for a second, but my fucking little socket set holder was touching that, so everything's okay. I was fucking hella scared though, so we're good. Runs a little funny, but sounds good. It's got a pretty bad exhaust leak from the header because my friend fucked up when I had him put it on, but you know, can't blame everybody, so it's basically my fault. Whatever though. Just gonna let the car heat up and see what it does with the temperature gauge. And yeah, it's got a pretty low idle, but car runs great for what it is. Got a squeaky belt, still need to get one because it's, you know, I got a bunch of deleted pulleys, so I need to find the right belt for it. But I'm gonna figure out how to route this a little better, make sure it looks nice. I need, you know, everything's gonna look a little better soon, but yeah, we'll take it for a rip later in the day. All right, took the car for a quick drive. It sits steadily at 160. Now that the car's off, of course, you know, the top end is heat soaking because all the heat's going to the top, so it's going up a little bit higher, but usually sits like right about that notch from my fingertips on. So, I mean, honestly, right at 160, that's where the thermostat opens. I'm not expecting the gauge to be 100% fucking, you know, accurate, but that seems to be where it sits. It's climbing now that it's off, so I'm gonna pop the hood and let it cool off. But the hottest the car got is when it's off, so that's a good sign. Cars can, a lot of people say that their 5.0s run at like 190 degrees. Mine runs a little colder, I guess. I mean, I do have a big radiator though, so a lot of these guys are stock guys. That's probably a weird view, but yep, it's working good. Just took it for a pretty decent drive and it's doing just fine. Still not leaking. I mean, it leaks from other places, but we're not going to talk about that. It's going to get a whole new engine soon, but I put another, this is a new engine already. That's power steering leak. That's water that I dropped from when I was doing it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's fun for what it is for now. It needs a new intake, obviously. It's fucked up. When I did the Explorer intakes, I didn't really feel like drilling into the lower intake. So I put the ACT sensor right here. It's honestly, it's fine. The car runs a lot richer though. So, I mean, rich is cool, but lean isn't, so be all right. I don't have cats. It pops and bangs, so it's kind of fun, but you know, it's probably not the right thing to do. But yeah, maybe later we'll go drift it, see what it does, and yeah, we'll probably install the next gauges soon. Got the Foxbody out on the street, about to go pull up to the homie's house. I think we're gonna get the rest of the gauges installed, or at least try to get the oil pressure installed, or at least working, and you know, get the illumination working. Car runs good. Still pretty much surprises me a lot because I just put this thing in. First time swapping an engine myself after I blew up the original engine that I had in it. The original one was a lot rowdier than this. Had a Cobra cam and rockers and all that, so you know. But this thing's pretty fun too, because it's got the it's got GT40 heads and Explorer intakes. So I believe that those flow pretty similarly to the Cobra intakes. They're pretty badass. Got EcoBoost trying to run up on me. Tripping, boy. Oh, gap yo shit. What's up with this motherfucker right here? I don't even know. Finna go over there, see y'all in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We could catch a little fourth gear. That much power, but this shit is lit, boy. Just pulled up to the homie Theo's house, you know what I'm saying? The Beamer boy, he got the parts car getting torn up right there. And then the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Doing paint on it.
Yeah, we getting the fenders painted right now on this dude, the M3 We happened to hit a wall one night, so you know what I'm saying? Twice. So, you know, fixing that.
A little 2-for-1.
So, you know, it ain't nothing you would pay for, but shit.
It'll work.
It's better than probably green. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Subframe and trans swap for this thing because he's got the little 4-cylinder trans in it right now, but got the ZF for it. So it's going to be lit. I already went through my process of bullshitting with big parts out of the car, so I'm just going to drive it now. But yeah, we're going to work on the oil pressure sender right now. I think for now I'm just going to run it as a single piece that goes out. I might get a T for it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So we're going to see about that. But yeah. Stay tuned. The Foxbody, you know what I'm saying? What is you sniffing, Jit? Yeah, he did hit that.
Bro, why am I sagging?
This is Lila, otherwise known as Gort. I got you.
Joe Lang on the BZ.
Got down.
Working on the Foxbody. Got the coolant temp routed. Wraps up and under into there. Pretty jonchular, if I do say so myself.
Dog got some bullshit on it. She got a little scratch. It's not good. You gotta make sure your dogs don't get scratched up in these streets, man. Okay. But yeah, we got the gauges going down, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the illumination going, and then we're gonna try and get the oil pressure going, so we're gonna see you there.
And there might be some sliding tonight.
We might go slide these jaunties.
You got shit on your face. Text me when you got it.
I got RTV on my face, but it's all good. Alright, so with the little wiring knowledge that we have installed the incandescent lights for the gauges. So basically what we got, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on them, set them down. We got, you know, our power wire goes into the dimmer switch power. So we got a nice little pigtail here. Heat shrinked it over here on the dimmer switch power or illumination dimmer, whatever shit. And then we got a ground wire running through to the front, right there.
No, I got it.
So, you know, we're good. Point to it.
We got the ground right there.
Right there, there's the ground.
Topinator.
Topinator's right there. You know, so we good to go. At night, we'll show you what it looks like. We're gonna get the voltage meter working right now, and then in a little bit we'll mess with the oil sensor, but we're not really trying to do that right now. All right, we're outside in the Foxbody, you know what I'm saying, with the E36 too. We got oil pressure gauge installed and temp gauge installed. Chilling on temps, oil pressure sitting pretty nice. And
would you care to show us what it do?
oh, I would. Ooh, what do it do? Foxbody, twin tips.
Big mobs.